guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I did a very wearable universal homecoming look. So no matter what color dress, suit, or whatever you plan on wearing, this look will go perfect with it. So before we get started, if you are not a part of my family, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and let's jump right into the tutorial. Alright, so you guys already know the deal. Eyebrows are on. So what I'm going to do is prime my lids. You never want to forget this step. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I'm just doing a couple dots on each eye and then blending it out with a concealer brush. So we want our shadows to last all night. And I'm not going to set my lids. I'm just going to go straight into shadow just because I want the pigment to show up super intense. So I am going in with my soft Glam palette, and of course you guys know I'm going to start off with a transition shade. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This one is by Glamour Dolls. I'm going to take just a little bit of the color Orange Soda and pop that on the crease. Okay, so now that we have that color placed on as a transition, I'm going to go in with probably one of the main crease colors. To be completely honest, I don't know how many homecoming looks I'm going to be able to put up on my channel just because I am pretty busy, but I want to get at least one look up for you guys, and I want it to be something that you can wear with pretty much anything. So I'm going to do a kind of like a gold smoky eye. I don't think I'm going to use any black, but we'll see once we get to that point. But kind of like gold and really dark, rich chocolate browns. So I'm going to take that same fluffy brush and I'm going to dig into the color called Rustic. And I'm going to pop that deep into the crease. Okay, so now that we have that Rustic shade placed, I'm going to take our main brown color, which is going to be, I think I'm going to go in with Cyprus Umber. And I'm going to take a pencil brush just so I can pack that color on the outer V. And then we'll go in with a fluffy blending brush to blend out the color. Okay, so now that I have that color placed on the outer V, I'm going to take a blending brush. This is a compact blending / pencil brush by Ruby. I'm just going to work in circular motions just to blend out the color Cyprus Umber. And I've been out of school so long that I actually had to Google when homecoming was. And Google said it's like late September and into October, which I don't think my school's homecoming was in October. I'm pretty sure it was like beginning or middle of September, but I could be wrong. And once I have that color blended out on the outer corner, I'm just going to take the same blending brush. I'm not going to pick up any additional product. I'm just going to work this into the crease, into the inner corner. Okay, so now that we have everything nicely blended, I'm going to repeat the same steps on this eye. Alright, so now that we have the colors blended out on both eyes, I'm just going to take that first blending brush with no product on it and I'm just going to go over these edges. Okay, so going in to cut the crease, I'm going to take my same concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm just going to kind of work a couple lines onto the lid, and then I'll go in with a small concealer brush to blend everything out. Okay, and now that I have that concealer placed and my cut crease shaped the way that I want it, I'm actually going to take a different palette. I'm sorry that I'm using two different palettes in this look. You can definitely just use the soft Glam palette. So I'm taking my Urban Decay Naked palette and I'm going to dip into the color Half Baked. Again, use any type of gold shadow that you have, and I'm going to place this on all of that concealer that we just placed down. Okay, and now that we have that gold shadow placed, I'm going to go back in with that first pencil brush. I'm going to go back into the Soft Glam palette, pick up the color called Cyprus Umber, just to blend that gold shadow into that dark outer corner. Okay, so now that we have both cut creases done, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. I'm just taking an angled fluffy brush and I'm dipping into the Soft Glam palette, and I'm using the color Tempera, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. Okay, so my lashes are on, and for today I used the Pro Beauty Essential Lashes for Days, and they are in the style Wispies. So I do get these from TJ Maxx, and these were $7.99 for 5 pairs for $7.99. Can't beat that. So I'm going to go in with primer, and for me, I am oily, so I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. But please use whatever primer works for you. Just make sure you use a primer to make sure that foundation and concealer and bronzer and all that stuff lasts throughout the night. Today I'm mixing two together just because I have been out in the sun this summer, so my Maybelline Fit Me doesn't match me too well. So I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me in 220. This is the one in Matte and Poreless, and then I'm just going to mix in a little bit of this Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the color 173 equals Y445. Whatever that is. I got this in one of my Ipsy bags and it was too dark for me, but by mixing this in with my Maybelline Fit Me, it turns out to be a good shade for the little tan that I got going on. So I'm just going to pop some of this on the back of my hand, blend everything together. Okay, so going in with concealer, I do need to cover these dark circles of mine. So I'm using my itCosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and I am using the shade Tan. I'm just going to place a couple dots underneath my eye. I'm going to leave it there just to let the product kind of warm up, and then I like to blend this out with my finger. And for highlight, I'm taking the same concealer that we used to cut the crease and also to prime our lids. That's the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm using the shade 10, which is light. I'm just going to highlight underneath my eyes. And for my under eye powder, I'm going in with my RCMA No Color Powder. This does not give any flashback, so it's perfect for homecoming pictures. And for the rest of my face, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the color 220. Okay, so I went ahead and zoomed you guys back in so that we can do the lower lash line. So I'm going to take the color Orange Soda, tap off any excess, and just nicely buff this on the entire lower lash line. Okay, and then taking that fluffy pencil brush, I'm going to dip into the color called Burnt Orange, tap off any excess, and work this on the entire lower lash line. We kind of want to build ourselves up to the darker shades. So that's why I'm using a couple different shades before one of those darker colors. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is just take a I'm going to take a pointy detailing brush and dip into the color called Cyprus Umber. Going to again tap off any excess. I'm going to start on the outer corner of the lower lash line. Bring it in. We're not going to bring it in all the way to the inner corner. We're going to stop about middle of the lower lash line. going to take I don't even know if this is clean or dirty. I'm going to take the color Glistening and pop that on the inner corner with a tiny detailing brush. Okay, so all I need to do is apply some mascara to my lower lashes. I'll zoom you back out and then we'll finish up the rest of the face. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is bronze up my skin, and I'm using, not bronze, I'm going to contour. I'm using my WetNWild Megaglo contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. And I'm going to carve out these little baby cheekbones. Make sure you get the chin line, or the jawline, not chin line. Okay, and then to just blend everything out, I'm going in with my Jam. This is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm going to bronze up the skin. Okay, so time for blush. I've been really loving this blush lately. This is by Tarte in the color, or in the shade Feisty. I'm going to take an angled blush brush to apply a little bit of that on the cheeks. I'm going to go in with my highlighter. You guys know I'm using my ABHxAmrezy Highlighter with my Leche highlighting brush. And I think I'm going to go a little bit heavy with this today because why not? Okay, and then for lips, you guys know I'm going to go in with a nude. So I'm taking MAC's Strip Down Lip Liner. Going to line my lips with that. And I'm also going to fill them in just a little bit. Okay, and then for lipstick, I'm going to use one of my new faves. So this is a Luxe lipstick by ColourPop, and it's called Appy. Now you can definitely go in with a gloss, but I think it looks good just like this. So if you like today's video, give it a big old thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what color you are wearing to homecoming. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.